today on KiddNation TV.
They just gave us a bunch of directions, and I totally forgot every single one of them.
Everything.
Yeah.
There you go. Hang tight. All right. Ooh, nice.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh, that was nice.
What's up, guys? We're out here in South Florida, and we're about to go skyboarding.
Flyboarding.
Flyboarding.
All right.
What's up, guys? We're out here in South Florida, and we're about to go flyboarding.
That's the problem with that. I don't fly, I don't board.
Yeah.
And I don't swim.
So it's gonna go well. They just gave us a bunch of directions, and I totally forgot every single one of them.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there were instructions?
Because I know that once you understand it and you're up, you're like, this is super easy. Like, why was it
Standing
stressing out
up,
so
yeah.
much?
I'd say I'm normally pretty confident with athletic endeavors, but I'm more concerned that something in one of my lady parts is gonna pop out. Haven't you heard that 100 times on this trip?
Who do you think the MVP is gonna be, Big Al Mac?
Well, me?
I was gonna say a surprising Kelly Raspberry.
Kelly ain't getting on this.
Oh, she's not?
No.
Yeah, she will.
As you know, I am the bit killer of the show, and I wear it proudly, so I am opting to pass on the experience today.
Oh yeah, good, okay.
Jenna might be the sleeper.
We might even have a boob pop out.
Yeah.
Do you guys blur?
Okay.
That bathing suit got off quick.
I got up on my first try. That's all I care about right now. And it was so much fun.
JC's a stud. He's an athlete, so he has an unfair advantage, don't you think?
He's so good, but I knew he would be.
Of course, JC wants to show off, not surprised. He always wants to show off his athletic prowess.
Yeah, I call some of them like the monkey hopper, the triple axle spin, the flying fairy.
I'm so happy Big Al got up.
I am so proud of Big Al for getting up there. Such a big boy. Big boys go up and big boys fall down hard, which is really fun.
Yeah, I stayed up for 3 or 4 seconds at a time, and then I had some relaxing time on my back in the water. I probably did the best out of any brother that I know of flyboard.
It was really fun and kind of sexy watching my man get out there and catch some water, catch some air. What was he catching? I don't know, but he looked really hot and almost a little Jesus-like. As you can see, we had a lot of fun on our family vacation to Daytona, and you can win a free trip to Daytona if you enter our Watch and Win game.
Enter our watch and win game now.
Just text Island to 31996 by midnight Central on Sunday to enter.
Hard Rock Hotel, Daytona Beach, good vibes only at the area's newest luxury resort.
Welcome back to KiddNation TV. Now, we brought in our in-house game show host, Nick Adams, for this next segment.
What up, Nick?
Hi, Nick.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hello.
Our pleasure.
Don't get too nervous. We're about to play the shout-out game.
That makes me nervous.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
In the shout-out game, here's how it works. I'm going to read a scenario, and if it applies to you, say shout-out. We have a really cool job here. Has anyone ever partied with a celebrity?
Shout out.
Oh, shout out. Yeah.
Shout out.
Who is it?
I partied with Gavin DeGraw one time, and we partied all night long. I was late to work. We partied so long that I was late to work the following morning. I got here 2 hours late.
I got to party with Tony Romo. That was a pretty fun night.
Weren't you like booty dancing with some celeb and they turned around and who was it?
Oh, it was Rihanna when she was 15. She was at a concert of ours and she showed up on side stage while Mary J. Blige was performing, and I just saw girls pull up and they just started dancing, and then one thing led to another. We're just dancing, and then she turned around and I was like, no. So me and Rihanna were a thing.
Kelly, who have you partied with?
Well, I got to hang out VIP with the young Katy Perry when she was just starting out. Ended up partying with another band called Cobra Starship.
We saw her making out with Travi.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
and I've done that. A lot of bands like aren't even together anymore, like the
Cobra Starship.
Well, Cobra Starship, The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Didn't you go to a gentleman's club with a very famous celebrity one night?
I did.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Mr. Raspberry.
Bon Jovi.
Oh, really?
John Bon Jovi.
I think you get a pass on that one. Yeah.
Didn't he buy you panties or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Those
Protect
NDAs.
them, protect them at all costs.
I mean, I'm a girl. I've hooked up with some athletes. I don't know. What do you want to say?
Okay.
All right.
That's right.
That's another episode. That'll be on tomorrow's episode of KiddNation.
That's right.
I was a journalism major in college. I dreamt of writing for Rolling Stone, and then Rolling Stone got really political, and that wasn't really my cup of tea. And I fell into this. I auditioned for the job many years ago, and I just really loved the idea of being able to write and be creative and say what I wanted to say. A lot of people say the same thing, that you wouldn't be where you are without the support of the people that listen to the show, but that's really true. And especially as a woman, I think it's so cool when most of the people that like me are other women. It's hard to find women that like other women, so that's always been a goal of mine, and I love it. We call our fans family. And people come up to us and say, gosh, I feel like I know you. You do. Now, don't hug me when I'm peeing in the bathroom. I hate when people literally peek their head over the stall. But you do know me. You do. You do. You know everything about me. I got recognized by someone that I would not think would have been a fan. And it was mid-exam at the gynecologist. She screamed, and I thought something was wrong. Oh my God, I know you. And she slid over on her stool, and I was like, no, what's wrong? And she's like, no, you're Jenna, I'm a fan. Yeah, so that was the first time I ever really got recognized, and the most awkward situation imaginable. I try not to get in my own head about it, honestly, because it can be a little intimidating every day if you think, there might be someone that's very depressed today that's listening to the show. So you better be upbeat, you better be funny, but the reality is, I am me. I've been depressed, I've been heartbroken. You share those things, and it's in those moments I think people relate to you the most, that you feel the most human. Not in the cool things we get to do, or the celebrity interviews, or wearing a cool outfit or whatever. It's in the moments that are really kind of upsetting and relatable. 3 things they don't know about me. Gosh. So hard, because I really share almost everything. I read a lot of books. May sound boring, but I really do. I mean, I'm actually sleeping with books in my bed, so I'll read books, pick up another one. I am obsessed with scary things, more so than people realize. They know I love Halloween, but I've watched every scary movie that's available. I've seen everything in the horror genre.
Stick around after the break.
So basically, Julia Michaels and I are basically best friends now.
Welcome back to KiddNation TV.
I am obsessed with scary things, more so than people realize. They know I love Halloween, but I've watched every scary movie that's available. I've seen everything in the horror genre. I would say I cry almost daily over cute animal videos, over meaningless things. Get me very emotional. I'd always wanted a project for myself. It was just finding the time to do it. And so I kind of let my own family, set of fans dictate what I did with that. And they often ask me about what I do for fitness and what I do for skincare. So I started a wellness fitness brand. And man, that's taken a lot of time. So that's basically what I do. When I leave work, I do my own business and take care of my pug. Very exhilarating stuff.
What was one of the best lessons that Kidd might have taught you?
He taught me a lot about preparation, to always be prepared. I think a lot of people look at our job and they think, wow, that's cool. You roll in, you talk on a microphone for 4 hours and you leave. And I think the goal is to make the job appear effortless. Like with anything in talent, you want it to seem very effortless, but the reality is he was big on preparation. He would always write down at least the first thing he was gonna say, whether he was giving a presentation or a speech or telling his own personal story on the show. He would write it down, and I'm big on that myself now. I write things down all the time before I go speak somewhere, before I do a celebrity interview. I over-prepare. You will always be prepared if you over-prepare, yeah.
So basically, Julia Michaels and I are basically best friends now.
Basically.
Yeah, I just found out, because you're Puerto Rican. I thought this whole time you were Puerto Rican.
Yeah, my dad is Mexican and Puerto Rican.
Yeah? Hablas un poquito de español. Un poquito?
No,
all you gotta say is un poquito and you're so set.
Un poquito.
And you guys grew up in California, right? You grew up in California.
Yeah, I grew up in a town called Santa Clarita in California.
Is that like a beach town?
No, it's like the suburb of all suburbs, basically.
So what'd you grow up doing? Because weren't you from like Iowa or something?
Born in Iowa,
and then
raised in LA.
Your dad was like, let's get out of Iowa.
Yeah,
we need to see more people of our kind, and let's go to California.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what'd you do growing up?
What did I do growing up? I mean, I feel like I spent a majority of my time writing. And just being a kid, I don't really know.
I get like a skater girl vibe from you.
I used to have a skateboard.
Really?
Yeah. I have a longboard now.
So you do the Sector 9? Oh, you just like to go slow, and me too.
Yeah.
I like to look like I'm really fast, but I'm not. I'm super wuss when it comes to speed. Yeah. And I love your tattoos, by the way.
Oh, thanks so much.
You have a bunch of cool tattoos.
I have a lot.
Which one's your favorite? I know you get asked this all the time, but.
My favorite is probably this one.
What's that? It's a triangle?
It's a symbol for perception. So it's got 2 triangles and 3 circles, but nothing's fully formed. But the brain perceives it as whole, even though it's not.
That's like a deep tattoo.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
You and your dad have the same tattoo, don't you?
We do. We have golden snitches together.
What's that mean?
We're just big Harry Potter fans. Screenings would always come out around the same time as my birthday.
Yeah.
So we would always go and see them together. Actually, Fantastic Beasts comes out on November 16th. And my birthday's 3 days before, so we're gonna like wear our robes and like go see it together.
So you're gonna go have fun
like that? We're really nerdy. Yeah, my dad's like my best friend.
So your dad is your best friend?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So does he go everywhere with you?
Because I get really lonely on tour sometimes, we've figured out a way, like if I can't be with him, then he comes to see me. So he came to Houston last time when we played with Maroon, and we had this whole family reunion, and he came to Barcelona with me. Ooh. So he's like, we're making it happen.
Which is really cool.
Yeah,
it's nice. You've been on some cool tours, speaking of Maroon 5. So you were just with Maroon 5. You toured with Niall Horan.
I sure have.
And Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
Which one of those 3 people, I mean, Maroon 5 has a bunch of guys, but which one of those 3 acts parties the hardest on tour?
Niall's team.
Niall does.
Yeah. I mean, they're all Irish. They love to just like drink and have a good time, and it's fun too, because sometimes touring, again, you know, can get a little like lonely. So when you've got our crew, which are all, like young kids,
20-something whippersnappers,
and then his crew, then we all get together and like go have drinks and just hang out.
You never bailed though? When Niall said let's go party, you went?
Oh yeah, I've bailed a couple times for sure.
Don't you feel bad when you bail?
Sometimes I think I'm like an 87-year-old woman trapped in a 24-year-old's
Same.
body.
Same, except for the 24-woman part.
More KiddNation TV after the break.
All right.
There you go.
Hang tight. All right. Ooh, nice.
Oh, that was nice.
My man!
Just for watching KiddNation TV all this week, you could fly off to the Hard Rock Hotel Daytona Beach for good vibes and great times at the area's newest luxury resort. Experience the panoramic ocean views, legendary amenities, and modern luxury. Live large in the front row at one of America's most famous beaches. Text the word island to 31996 by midnight Central on Sunday to enter for this 3-night getaway thanks to Visit Florida.
Welcome back to KiddNation TV.
There's a lot of kids out there that want to do what you do, or they want to be an artist or an actor or a writer. Yeah. What was it that you think made you have that big break? Because a lot of them say, it's not going to happen for me, I can't do it.
I think it was sort of like right place, right time for me. I think everybody's way of getting into the music industry is very different.
Yeah.
I started as a demo singer. I would sing for other people, and just that's sort of how I got into the door of writing, and then I started writing with other people and then singing my demos.
It gives you confidence when you do the demos, right?
I think it's fun when it's not your song to sort of play a part. You have to find its own situation, like its own character.
Yeah.
But then when you get to sing your own, it's
because Issues was one of those songs you wrote, and then you said, no, I'm gonna keep this song because this is me.
Yeah.
Why, out of all the songs you've written, because your catalog is just ridiculously jam-packed, why that song?
I wrote it about a very personal experience.
Yeah.
I had sort of a shitty boyfriend, and just sort of was inspired by said shitty boyfriend, and I wrote Issues about it.
I like that. Where's he at now? Does he ever try to hit you up?
No. I don't know where he is, and I don't care.
Oh, in your face, fool! Now, speaking of issues, I don't know if you're single or not, or if you're seeing somebody right now, but if you're going into a relationship, what's one thing that your significant other needs to know about you? Like, you got to put up with this or nothing.
All of the flaws that I have, I pretty much put in every song that I have. So pretty much anybody just has to listen to the songs in order to realize that I'm just like a mess.
Right. Well, aren't we all a mess, though? We're all a little bit of a mess.
Yeah.
And now you got brought out here by M&M's.
I sure did.
I got tricked. I thought it was Eminem the rapper, but it's the candy.
Nice.
How'd you get hooked up with M&M's?
So M&M's does the Spotlight concert series. This is actually their second year doing it, and they partnered with M&M's Caramels and myself to bring this concert to Dallas this week and this year. And it's gonna be really awesome. I got to go to Clyde Park this morning to meet some of my fans.
How hot
for
was
this.
it out there?
It was so hot, and I
know.
can't believe they were waiting out there. But they were waiting out there. They came, so they're doing this thing where M&M's Caramels are sort of like all access passes. So they bring a bag of caramel,
Like Willy Wonka,
M&M's,
kind of?
yeah, and then they give VIP passes to the show, which is really cool.
So that's
they
how
all
you get
showed
in.
up here today. Yeah.
And you were putting it on Twitter and stuff. You got to follow your favorite artist if you want to find out.
Yeah.
And dude, there's M&M's everywhere.
Yeah.
Can I take some?
I mean, that's up to them.
I mean, I'm gonna take some.
Yeah, maybe like one or two.
Do you have unlimited amount of M&M's?
Possibly.
For the rest of your life?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
If I were you, I would have a pool of M&M's.
I would love to have a pool of M&M's.
Do you have a pool at your house?
I do have a pool.
Yeah.
Should I just take all the water out and just
that's what I'm saying.
But then I'd be wasting. I'd be wasting them.
That's definitely a pool you don't want to pee in, by the way, people.
What's up, man?
What's up, my dude?
Surprise!
You want to come over here and give me a big high five? Hurt my hand real quick?
Hey!
Hey, what's up, man?
I want one too.
Big Al wants one too, bro.
Yay!
Hey!
Hey, are you surprised?
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Where did you think you were going?
To Disney World.
Oh, you thought, well.
This isn't as good as
Oh, wow.
Disappointing,
Not as
isn't
cool.
it?
Big letdown.
Well, let's introduce our friends to Bobby. Bobby, you are a kid's kid.
Yeah, I know.
From
And-
2015, right?
And that's why he thought he was going to Disney World.
Bobby, do you remember riding Dumbo with me?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
That was so fun, but you've gotten bigger.
yeah. Yeah. I'm 8 years old now.
How
There you
about
are,
that?
man.
And so what do you feel about being 8 years old now? What's cool about it?
Oh, just having a tablet.
Yeah, you got a tablet now?
That's pretty
Okay,
cool.
that's dope. Yeah, I like that. Now, Bobby, you came to visit us because you have something going on in your life, right?
Yeah.
What's going on tomorrow?
Oh, I have surgery,
Uh-huh.
Surgery?
and it's a heart surgery.
Okay.
You have a heart surgery
What
coming
are they
up.
going to do to your heart?
Oh, they just go to I don't know.
You don't know, you're just going in there.
You need to get a big boy
Yes.
heart surgery,
Big boy
right?
parts.
You've outgrown the parts you have, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Kinda.
Getting heart parts.
Yes. Is there anything we can do to make you feel better about your surgery?
Yes.
What is that?
Good.
Be there for me.
Oh,
Bobby,
dude,
we are
there for
we're
you.
there for you,
Kid
buddy.
Nation is there for you. We are there for you. You have no shortage of friends.
Do you want a kiss from Jenna on the cheek?
Good luck. Good luck.
I
kid.
don't think so.
Oh, so
You're rushing the relationship a little bit, Jason.
he does have a little girlfriend. He doesn't want to
You
make
can do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Here you go.
Hang tight. All right. Ooh, nice.
Hey.
Oh, that was nice.
My man.
You know hey, buddy, they only get
He'll
better,
never
buddy.
wash his cheek again.
They only get better, buddy.
So everybody, send some prayers out for Bobby. He's going to do just fine in his surgery.
Please
He's a
do.
Hilarious little guy.
Jenna will give him another kiss.
And we'll be fine. And we'll see you soon. Deal, Bobby?
Deal.
All right, man. Love you, man.
Love you too.
All right, sir.
All
Give it up
right,
for
y'all
Bobby.
give it up for Bobby. Give him some love.
Bobby Rogers in the house.
Send him some text messages.
Stick around after the break. Welcome back to KiddNation TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Big Al, and you're probably wondering where I am. When we get off work at 12 o'clock, most of the cast members go home. I own a business. I own a restaurant here in Waxahachie, Texas, so this is what I do after 12 o'clock. Come on in. Let me show you around the restaurant. What's up, Benito? Benito's been with me for 8 years. And he's been cooking, and he's the best that we have. All right, Benito, what are you making right here? Making grilled chicken salad and a mayonnaise sandwich. All right, the mayonnaise sandwich is great. Try the mayonnaise sandwich. Let me make my favorite drink for you right here. You do a little bit of vodka, a little more vodka, a little cranberry, a little more vodka, and peach schnapps. Mix that bad boy. I know how to do it. Boom. Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry, that was yours. Did I mention karaoke? Yes, I have my own personal karaoke DJ.
DJ Alex.
But sometimes karaoke, well, it's a little bit much. You want to slow it down and chill out with the two most special women in your life. They're not here, but these two girls are, and let's, but when you own a bar, you do have good music, right?
Well, attention boys and attention girls, got a new TV show. It's out of this world. Sketch the new and blah blah blah. And
I got a better idea, Josh. Here you go, right here. Check this out. A new jingle for the new show.
I like it. Well, attention boys, attention girls, we got a TV show. It's out of this world. The next big entertainment TV sensation. Just tune in to Fox and check out KiddNation TV.
Yeah.